Hey guys, it's CekaniPRO here, and welcome back to another Minecraft Build It episode. I do believe this is the fifth one, and today we'll be covering of what I've improved on the water chamber, and we'll be making a jail, a prison basically. So what I've added to this water chamber, and yes, I am using single player commands to find the air. As I just basically hit all this redstone so it's not visible and doesn't seem to of a coincidence, and everything else the same principle. I just added some glowstone everywhere, glowstone walls, just to make it a bit cooler. Same principle. They walk in, you hit the switch, and then they're stuck. And that's basically it. Now let's get down to the building of the prison. We'll be needing some stone slabs, torches of course. And for now that's about it, I think. Oh yeah, can't forget about the door and the buttons. Buttons. Okay. So these are just my markers to know where to build. And there we go. Oh yeah, that would be a problem. So I'm just gonna cut that out right there. Yes. And no. So there. Okay. Just stick our door in there, and we've got our door. Okay. Now we go. Okay, so let's make the frame of our building. Oh. Just gonna make a day. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. No. And if you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like or comment. It really helps. And let's get back to building. Numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Okay. 12. Okay. So basically this prison is 19 by 12 including the door. And I'm just gonna fill this in really quickly. Yeah, that looks right. And just to let you know, I'm gonna fast forward this part. I'm just gonna make this whole floor stone and the ceiling as well. just to let you know, I just use that single player command to just remove everything. I'd rather build than spend my time actually destroying blocks, so I'll be building the floor. Alright, and I'm gonna chop these few blocks off that are sticking, and we're good. Okay, that's the floor. Now, near the door frame, I'm gonna take my half steps, break 2 blocks up near the doorstep. You'll see why in a second. And that. And then you're just gonna take your stone slabs and you're gonna build like so. Yep. Looking good so far. I have. Okay. Like so. Okay. Now, take your half steps and do the same for that block. And there we go. The reason why you take away those blocks is that you can't actually put half steps. You can't stack them if there's something over top. Don't know why. Just like it. And oh, I'm gonna spawn in some iron bars. And I'm gonna make a little window. And this you do the same process, removing those 2 blocks and making some half step blocks. Okay. There we go. Now, same for this side. Yep. Okay. Moving the cobblestone stone first. This side. Oh, it appears that it's getting dark out. There. That's fine. And I'm just gonna fill that in. And I'm gonna bring my button in here and just put it on both sides of the door. I prefer putting it on both. And looks good. Okay. Now in here, I'm just gonna go ahead and fast forward and fill in these 2 parts and those 2 parts. I don't put anything on the right or left side. Okay, I filled that in, and it looks good so far. Alright, now I'm gonna start my first cell. Alright. And we're just gonna stick that in there. Yes. Oh. Alright. Alright, so this will be the doorway for each cell. Oh, and just duplicate what I did in the front for the back, so I'm gonna just fast forward this. Alright, so I've just mirrored the front with the back except for the door. And we can continue our cells. Almost done for the separation of the two. And that's done. What I always do in cells is I spawn beds just so it seems a bit more like a jail, I guess. And I'm just gonna do like that. Okay. Then I put a button on both sides and we're good. Oh, before I continue, I'm just gonna do the roof. Alright, and I've just completed the roof, which is not really the roof, it's actually the second floor. This will be the second floor, and this will actually be the real roof. But, alright, so let's go back in our house. I mean jail. Sorry about that. And let's just add this door here and the buttons. Now I'm just gonna mirror this side. So I'm just gonna fast forward this part. It's time to do the second floor. Now, before I do that, I'm just gonna add some torches here and there. And we go. Okay. Now I'm gonna line this up with the door. And I'm gonna leave 2 blocks. So it should be about like that. I'm not quite sure. And I'm gonna spawn that in. I think it starts from there. I'm not quite sure. Nope. Yes, it works out like that. Right. Now if I were to, I wouldn't be able to go. Okay. So that's exactly how I need it. And what I did back here is I'm going to spawn in a chest. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's a bit weird, but anyways. What I always do is I just take some bread. That's completed, and we can go up. Okay. Now I'm just gonna fill these walls like so with stone, so I'm gonna just fast forward this part. I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, now, as usual, I'm gonna make my cells. Alright, we have finished here, this part. So I'm just gonna put the torches in front of these doors. And spawn in our glass panes. Basically what I do with these panes is so I don't fall in every time. Whoops. And that's looking good. Okay. Now what I usually always do in builds like these is I go ahead and build tables and couches, chairs, whatever. And if I can find the signs, this basically consists of fence, wooden pressure plate, and wooden stairs and signs. So, wait, no, that's not how I did it. That's not at all how I did it. Okay. I'll be back when I've got the answer. Okay, guys, I see what I did wrong. Nothing big, so there's nothing to get too worried about. The only problem is these steps are not placed correctly. Alright, so there's one extra block that shouldn't be there. Right, and then I can build it like this. Yes, that works. My couch, which is actually used as chairs, but yeah. And then the tables being just fence builds with pressure plates on top of them. Reason why I messed up is that I can't put torches and signs on the same block, so I had to rethink that one. And make a day again. Oh, yes. Okay. Now, here's how it goes. Alright. Now we're gonna make kind of like a... Oh. I guess you can call it a balcony, I guess. It's not really a balcony, but... Basically, it's gonna be 4 by 7, including these walls. Alright, that's basically it, guys. All you have to do now is just quickly connect it to the main place. Town center. And so yeah, that's basically it for the prison. Thanks for watching. Make sure to comment, rate, subscribe, and like, and favorite if you want. Really helps. And yeah, and thanks for watching this Minecraft Build It episode on how to build a prison. So I hope you've enjoyed.